And here we are. You didn't thought that you were about to see this set without me casting it. And yeah, we got PATOO against Row and Doge. This is the next step of this tournament that has been surprising in terms of how much blowouts they have been. I mean, in the winner side, we got only 2 sets that among 7s that have not been 3-0. So it's huge to see the skill gap between all of these players that are all really strong. And now we are focused in PATOO that just beat Icebreaker, and I don't remember who Rohan actually beat in it's SPO, yeah. SPO managed to win against Axor, and Rohan beat SPO on his way. So here they are in loser semi for the playing for getting in loser final in order to get 3rd place at least. And we can see that PATOO is already in a bad position, getting down tilt into dash attack. It won't be the same rhythm that he has just played against Icebreaker. I had the chance to check a bit how they played together, and it was quite calm set, especially for PATOO that just could play his rhythm, and it won't be the same. Rohan will be always on the face of the Xamax player, and he will need to adapt his rhythm in his way to approach in order to not get hardly hit by any move. And nice edge war for the moment, but didn't manage to connect with down smash. It's good enough, still putting some person, but now he needs to find a way to convert his stock in a kill if he wants to not let Rohan fly away on his airplane in order to get kill. Nice forward, he just hit his double jump going full in, and still PATOO managed to come back easily, so no problem for him, managed to keep him alive. Rohan just went full in because he know that he got a stock lead. If he would have died because of this forward there, he still got the lead, so he just went for it. Didn't work, doesn't matter. Oh, the down tilt didn't connect to dash attack, and the throw will be made by PATOO that just found his first kill of this set. Rohan putting his foot in the face of this kid, throwing him out of his home. But the snake can be scary at some moment, but not scary enough in order to avoid this up smash. Nicely done by Rohan in order to punish PATOO for his movement. PATOO trying to battle at mid-distance with this snake and the side B, the pick fire. So Rohan just can't approach. You can see him shielding a lot, and it will give PATOO some opportunity to get grab, and he's doing really nicely for the moment, trying to find the PK freeze. Won't do the job, but still keeping the Wario off stage, and the forward tilt still doesn't kill because Wario is way too fast, but this PK freeze will completely iced the eLS team represented by Rohan here on the second stock. So we are in an even game, but you need to pay attention to the waft of Wario because he got by just there. I mean, I saw him in the air. I was like, if he pull up the upper, it's over, and he just did. So upper waft, and like that, he just stole the game, the first game. And PATOO will really need to play around that waft. It's not easy because, yeah, it's obvious, you know, what kind of move Rohan will try to find, which are up air and up tilt, but even though he will still do some other moves around in order to fool you and bait you in the one that you are really searching. So PATOO will need some awareness for that, and in order to avoid to get some other game stolen like that. It wasn't really a stall, but still it was even, and in 2 seconds Rohan just took it, and the fact that the blazon side of Pokemon 7-2 are not that far and they were at the ledge made this kill really easy for him. And we are on Town and City, which is a bigger stage but with a smaller blazon on the side, so it can help both of them. So I'm curious to see who will take the most advantage of it, and PATOO is going in with the, oh my god, with the downer, manage almost to take the stock. Rohan with some cheeky edge guard, but still both players manage to survive. Even though there is no double jump for PATOO, and Rohan knows that and just go full in, but won't find anything from that. Just some percent, which is good to take in order to advance. And now, as we can see in Town and City, we are starting to our evening and start to live this end of the tournament together. As Rohan just keep his bike on the middle of the road to prevent PATOO to do any PK fire. It's literally his shield, so it's good enough, but when he's holding it, apparently the bike can explode on him, so it gives him some damage, and the chomp just didn't kill him. It was almost dead, but just not enough percent. But this forward is really do the job, and Rohan doge keep the lead and the momentum for him, cruising on his boat. So we will see nice grab from PATOO, but if he had pummeled a bit, maybe it would have killed, but not enough. Again, it's really by some millimeters, some percent that lack for one of these two players anytime they want to kill. This is the concept of Smash. You need to get enough percent in order to get the kill and to have a well enough placement if you want to get that. On the forward there, didn't touch. If it would have touched, it would have been the stock for PATOO, but Rohan doge with the bike, just going through and avoid every move that PATOO is sending to him, even though he's taking the snake, and Rohan doge is reversing the situation, no double jump, but PATOO coming back calmly. The waft has been, the hitbox of the waft and the duration has been extended by the bike, so could just take advantage of that, even though he could have kept his waft for the last stock, but yeah, it was a nice stock from him, and he's keeping the lead like that, and PATOO is in a big deficit of 2 stock. Doesn't manage to get the grab, but the up tilt will finally get the stock out of the way. Nice combo from PATOO, already 50% on the Wario. Now that he gets the kills, combo will be way much easier and nice. Oh my god, where is going to go with that? It's the stock! Oh my god, if it would be, it would have been a clip, but it was beautiful from PATOO, getting the most of what he can have from the jab lock. And man, if he can get the stock, it's an even game. He's doing really well at the moment, trying to get the PK freeze, not almost touched, but not enough. Rohan doge need to come back, because even though he has the lead, it's PATOO that got the complete momentum of it, and yeah, he's dictating the rhythm. Slow neutral, Rohan doge managed to get nice up tilt from the tech chase, that was beautiful. And just like that, maybe he could get the advantage and get the kill, not yet. But PATOO nicely shield and just finished with the forward aerial. It's not over yet. PATOO is coming pretty strongly in the end of this game, and I was scared about a spike, because PATOO could have just surprised us all by a complete turnover with a spike or an edge guard that could just take the stock of Rohan away. But no, he didn't manage to find that. Pretty hard. And Rohan doge just stick on his plan, staying on the stage control, trying to find a stock, and watch out, he's going full in again with the snake and the forward air at the end, because he saw that Rohan doge doesn't jump and the waft come back, but it wasn't well done by Rohan, and it's giving him some hope to PATOO that can come back actually. He's doing a pretty good job from the middle of this game, and dash attack almost killed. Rohan doge maybe will be super aggressive on edge guard, no, keeping it clean, but the roles are reversed as Rohan trying to come back. Dash attacking through the shield, and PATOO has been sending through the other side of the stage. PATOO really needs to be patient, as we can see him shielding a lot. And he managed to find the forward there. Nice comeback from PATOO that managed to put up a fight to Rohan doge. Rohan doge got the lead, and since Rohan doge didn't manage to kill him. I mean, he come back in a pretty efficient way. It's not over. PATOO is still on it and won't let rohan doge fly away with his back and the win of the set. So he will try to continue on this rhythm. It was really good. And we are yodeling on the middle with this Tekken song that rohan doge like to put on stream. Like usual, we are in Switzerland, so it's the main Switzerland team. We are used to that. Here we are, they are on their element with this song, and we are going to see if PATOO can continue to show us some good stuff, if he can continue to push up his set on his way, or if rohan doge just will wake up and get up from this hard loss, because literally he got the lead from the start, but he didn't manage to find the neutral that he needed in order to find the last stock, and PATOO managed to have enough time to come back and get the Perce and find the right kill. And as we can see, PATOO from Xamax getting the grab, launching the Wario away, playing a bit with the back in order to... when you go against Wario, you want to keep this back on the stage, because when the bike is still existing, on the stage, Wario can't do it anymore in recovery position. So it's literally just remove one of the options of Wario, and that's what you want, because without the bike, the recovery of Wario is not that good actually. And rohan doge with a small lead, trying to get the tech chase. Trying to fish for a backer, not grabbing. Waiting for some impatient states from PATOO, but PATOO still just really calm. Put some pressure on the shield from PATOO's side. Dodging the back, nice parry, nice down air, it could be the stock. Will Upper do it? Yeah, Upper do it. Nice, nice face from the Xamax player, it was beautiful. And rohan doge got a deficit, the first real deficit that he has on this set, but he's not ready to stay on this stage, and he just will take the up smash and get it back on an even percent. He doesn't want to be in a deficit, like I said. Got the waft, so at any moment the stock of PATOO will explode. PATOO knows that, because you see that he wants to maintain the distance. But as Wario is going in, it can be the waft, but sadly the nair has been done way too high from the platform, and my god, the crowd is popping off. Maybe it will be the stock. He went for down air, and man, the people from Geneva just was all in for their boy, as rohan doge just missed his waft, like I said. The nair was way too high, so the time that he reaches as a jump was way too hard. And PATOO, man, is doing some great job in his element state. Really put some pressure, and like usual, being classy and shiny with his Luca. Nice down tilt into forward tilt. Won't be enough, but still Wario on tech on ledge trap, trying to bait some freeze. And we will see who will be the one that will be freeze at the end of this set, the strong moment. He trying to launch the bike to Wario, but it just hasn't worked. But if it had worked, it would be insane, and the crowd fully in PATOO. That's really cool to see. But rohan doge doesn't care about the crowd. He just go with the back air. I mean, he's buffed with yodeling in the middle, so doesn't care. But pay attention, because PATOO, every time that he's doing the snake setup, puts a lot of pressure on rohan doge, because it doesn't have a lot of options to do offstage. It can either jump, air dodge, or just rift out, and just pray for PATOO to choose the bad option. And the waft here, that wasn't fully charged, was enough in order to take the stock, and rohan doge managed to, even though PATOO did some impressive phases, rohan doge managed to still go in, get this third game, and it's a 2-1 for rohan that could take it home and respect his seed, because PATOO is seed fourth, rohan doge is seed third, so we got a seed that has been nicely done by the tournament organizers there. and we are about to get these two players going on a small battlefield. A smaller stage. It's the same actually than before. I'm sorry. I'm losing a bit my focus, but I will still trying to get it right in order to cast this this end of this tournament. That is really cool. We can see these two players fighting themselves really badly, really hardly. PATOO doing some classy stuff, rohan doge doing some nasty weft. They each got their style and their way to play, and that's what we like to see. As PATOO putting a lot of pressure in rohan doge on the ledge. But rohan doge answering with the Siwwo there that can give him some moves to put on the face of this kid. rohan doge is not ashamed about wafting. I don't know if you can say that, but doing waft on a kid, he doesn't care. And the bike was lastly found by Rohan, and PATOO still managed to find a way to come back, even though he has not that much option with the air dodge that was nicely timed in order to avoid the move that rohan doge put on. And as I'm talking, we can see that rohan doge is in a bad position, but let's see if PATOO can convert it with maybe the first stock of this third game, which will be very important, as rohan doge is just one game away in order to take this world set. So PATOO is on a hot share at the moment, and it can get only hotter. rohan doge is kind of chilling for the moment. He needs to get this stock. The chomp has been tried on the warrior side, but PATOO just stay calm and nicely get a attack in order to not get caught by it. But the back air on the mid stage will be enough in order to take the first stock of PATOO, and rohan doge has the lead. PATOO is just a move away in order to take this first stock, but yeah, it seems to be an easy task, but it's not, since Warrior is an EV character, and that neutral are not that easy to gain against this type of player. Zamax against eLS. Zamax will take this stock and put the counter back at 0. As they have the same amount of stock. The bike has been trying to be used by PATOO, but rohan doge just take him out. Like, no, it's my bike, don't touch it, it's mine. I need it to recover. You're too young, you don't have your driver license, so you can drive it. And yeah, rohan doge putting a lot of forward aerial in order to get some tech chase. Will help him a lot as he got his waft, but let's see when he will use it. If he managed to maintain it for the last stock, PATOO will be in real trouble. So PATOO needs this stock right now. He's trying to find it with the PK fire in order to put rohan doge nearer the ledge. PK freeze that almost catch the recovery of the warrior, but he just lacked some millimeters in order to work. And the back throw just didn't kill, but almost, just a bit more. PK freeze will explode the back. Freeze can explode stuff. Why not? And the waft that will absorb the PK fire from PATOO, and it's a bit a shame that it has been used in this kind of situation. He would have still remained for a kill, but still he got his chance, so it's not a problem. As PATOO is trying to find a kill, and man, the timer is going down. This has been a long time that they are playing, like almost 4 minutes, and it's only the second stock for PATOO, but it's already the last stock for rohan doge, as PATOO from Zamax just managed to find a way to get rid of it. The snake dance is going full in. Warrior trying to get the chomp in order to get the stock. He really needs to get the stock right now if he wants to finish the set now, because if PATOO managed to get a fourth game, it can really play on the mental of rohan doge if he, and on the one of PATOO too, because he will be completely hyped by the fact he's coming back from a set that looked kind of bad, and he's doing really well at the moment from the game of Town and City. He's coming back in a quite convincing way, and rohan doge is already at 8%, so... But pay attention, you never know. Waffle stole a game earlier, it can still stole a game now, but no. PATOO don't like stealer, he just puts his forward aerial and take this fourth game as it is at 2 in both sides, 2-2, and it will be one of the first game 5 actually today, and it will be interesting to see who will go out with it, because it's kind of close. I mean, PATOO has been really good in these last 2 games, but rohan doge has been pretty dominant at the start, but now it's just a question of momentum to see who is about to get it done, as we are back with Yelling Mario, the classic, the Swiss team. If one day we do a combo video or a recap of all the tournaments in Switzerland, we need to put this song actually. It represents way too well our country, I think. But whatever, it's going to be. We are going to be back on Small Battlefield, and yeah, I'm curious to see how it will end. I mean, they are writing on every page of their book, but we need to have a Punktschluss or a final point to it. So let's see for who will manage to put this final point on the book. As rohan doge putting a lot of pressure on the ledge, but PATOO doesn't care. Do the snake dance. Nice juggle from PATOO, maintaining his opponent up in the air, but he has leave a lot of room to rohan doge to land, so it's good for the Wario player as he's coming back. But already 113 person, sorry, they are playing around with the bike, doing some volleyball. And now there is maybe the time where they need to smash the bike. Nice throw of the bike from PATOO. That put this Wario at really high percent, and the up throw will probably kill. Yes, it's okay. PATOO doing a good job. One stock lead for him, and man, it will be actually a upset if PATOO managed to win it, as PATOO is seed 4th or 5th, I don't remember, probably 4th, and rohan doge is actually seed 3rd. So yeah, I mean, Geneva will be pretty happy if they have their 3 guy, the whole squad on the podium. So PATOO is going for it, as he still maintains his league, but rohan doge doesn't want that. Oh my god, and this backer will do the job in order to find the stock. Nice reverse from PATOO, and it's a 2-stock lead. This backer has been huge. He has been playing a huge role in this set, and PATOO like that just take a huge lead. I mean, he had so much trouble at the start, but right now he's showing us that he can do it actually. And rohan doge will need a lot of advantage states, a lot of big combos in order to come back. eLS got some drop of sweats on their head, but you never know. rohan doge has already shown some good comeback, and yeah, he's a stealer with his Waffle, so you never know, he can steal some game. But PATOO is going full in, Geneva is full in too, and PATOO still continuing, and the forward tilt will do the job, and rohan doge like that will fall down, and PATOO will impose himself in a really good comeback on this set. That wasn't, he wasn't the favorite, but he did a good job. We can see SPO cheering for him.